Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our scene, from ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventurous piteous overthrows do with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end naught could remove, is now the 2 hours' traffic of our stage, the which if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend. Hi everybody, it's Andrea, aka Violet Kitty 411, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, commented, engaging in some way. I appreciate it so much. It does make this so much more fun for everyone as we enjoy this awesome vintage game. So it's time to do the redesign of Veronaville. I did level everything except there is a little area right here that I can do, but I'll do that at a later time. But we will be doing it Capp, Monty, Summer Dream, Roseland, Capp, Monty. Okay, that's what we're doing. And so we'll start with the Capps right here in this. So Juliet Capp has fallen for Romeo, golden child of the rival Monty clan. Can the Capps set aside their grudge and put Juliet's happiness first? So as we enter the lot, the driven play would start. Of course, we're not going to do that because we will be evicting them. We have to collect 9 headstones to make sure that they don't disappear. We've got the 3 kids, Tybalt, Juliet, and Hermia Capp, their parents, plus 7 others. One fun thing about this family is they are actually matrilineal. Consort Capp's name was not Capp before he got married, and you can find this out by going into the family tree and looking and finding out that his, I'm not sure what you would call the name of a gentleman before he got married, but he was a Thebe, and the entire family is very matrilineal. So both the Capp family and actually the Summer Dream family are matrilineal, so that's good to know. So let's go ahead, evict them, take everything, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are in the neighborhood. We have all the graves in Consort's inventory, so we are going to evict them. The budget we have to work with, we've got a doozy. We've got 230,970, and they had about 81,000 in the bank. So if we have anything left, I'm going to try to split it amongst the 2 other Capp families to try to give them something to work with, because yeah, it doesn't seem fair that Albany and Goneril only have 20,000 with 4 children, and the other 2 children each only, plus her husband, have only 20,000. So yeah, we'll see what we can do about getting them more money, but then of course there's always the multiplier for when we do that. And the house empty is 93,942. Let's go check it out. So yes, the current build is 93,942, but 18,200 of that is the actual lot because it is a 5x5 lot. So there's a lot taken up in there, as well as this pretty expensive fencing all the way around. So there are things that I could do to try to harvest money. I am not going to make any changes to the shell. Overall, I like the way it looks. It's very Tudor looking. Now the Capp side of Veronaville looks very Tudor. The Monty side looks very Mediterranean. I could recover some space back here. I don't want to, primarily because I don't want to have to deal with painting that, not gonna lie. So let's just take a quick gander at the interior before we deconstruct. So we've got Juliet's room over here and her bathroom, Hermia and Tybalt. I hate Tybalt. I actually love Hermia. She's my favorite of the 3. And they share an awkward bathroom. Downstairs, right off the entryway, is basically the common living area, Consort's bedroom with an adjoining bath that also goes out to the main living space, a kitchen over here, dining area over here, and a powder room. So let's go ahead and strip it and see where we stand. Okay, and stripped down, it's 84,612. Let's go ahead and take care of digging down our foundation so we can find some space that way. And since it's on a very even terrain, this is an extremely easy one to pick up. So we'll just go ahead and put our fellow right here, aimed at this corner, right like that. Then using our terrain tool, go this direction and just start leveling it out. And once it's fully leveled, we'll go ahead and delete those bricks, level this back up the way it belongs, and put those pavers back. Easy peasy. Now, I am going to go ahead and use the spiral staircase, and I was debating between 1 and 2. I'm going to go ahead and just do 1. Actually, yeah, because it's actually not that large of a house. It hasn't got a huge footprint by any stretch of the imagination. And so I would not want to have undue loss of space. So I do find it funny that the builders so often put these midnight ride windows in backwards with the outside on the inside. And it's clear that that is the outside because here's the same detail and the shutters are there. So yes, this detail goes on the outside of the building, not the inside. So it is actually meant to look, it's actually hard to do. There we go. That's how it's meant to look from the inside of the building. And now since I want my stairs to come right here, I will figure out what the appropriate place below is. So what I like to do is place it exactly as I want it placed and then page down. And that's where I want it placed. And so I will actually move these, and there we go. Just start sticking them the way they're supposed to. Right like that. And so I will grab this staircase and make sure that I have it oriented the exact same way, just like that. Oh, that was Daisy being Daisy. Okay, sorry about that. And have it then go 1 down, and I don't need to clip it through the wall because there is that extra lip there. And I page up and it's perfect. Great. Now that we have this centrally located staircase, we have 2 very delineated areas of the home. This, of course, would be the more formal area, and this would be the more informal area, because, of course, the formal area would be at the front of the home. But before I do that, let's consider what we're going to do with the top, because I've done it before and I'm going to do it again. We're going to get all the bedrooms up here. There is no reason why Consort sleeps on the main floor and takes up that much space on the main floor. Okay, so what I decided that I would do is section off a 10 by 10 bathroom for Tybalt, and he can have access right here to a 2 by 4. Well, when I say 10 by 10, that's 4 by 4 because a tile is 2.5 tiles long or feet long. And that will be Juliet's room. Here we have Hermia's room, then a small bathroom for them. And then here we've got a bathroom for Consort, as well as this being the master bedroom, much more impressive. So yeah, Juliet doesn't get her own bathroom, and the girls don't really want to share with Tybalt, just saying. And so for the downstairs, I am going to go against my grain of putting the kitchen at the back of the house because there's not really much of a backyard. Part of the reason we as Americans put kitchens at the back of the house is so the traditional housewife can be in the kitchen and watching the children in the backyard. That literally is why we do it. So anyway, I am going to put the kitchen right here. It's just going to be a quick galley kitchen. They don't need a lot of space, and a large dining area. I will enclose this so only family members can go through. We're going to have a small powder room right here. This will be a study that would lead into the dining room where people can have, have some conversation before they go to dinner, if they're going to do formal dinner parties, that kind of thing. So over here I'm going to delineate exactly what was Consort's room, right like that. Although it's going to be a bathroom, it will be a smaller bathroom. And this will be the informal family room, the very formal living room. So down in the basement, we will go ahead and take advantage of our ability to garden in the basement. As soon as I find the proper place, I can click this. So we'll do that. I'll do a 16 tile garden, I think. Wait, there we go. Wait. Is that 16? No, that's 16. There we go. That's 16. A 16 tile garden. And I will have a workout area over here. I just don't see them fishing. I really don't. Maybe they would, but I don't see it. I don't really see them gardening either. So yeah, scratch that. I don't see them gardening. We're just going to get rid of that and use that for something else. Okay, so down here we will have a workout room, which will probably have a small pool that, I could possibly drown Tybalt in because I hate him. I really do. I really hate him. I really, really do hate Tybalt. Not going to lie. Over here, an art studio, and then just general recreation. Now, I am not going to have all of the coverings exactly like this. As a matter of fact, I'll lean into this a little bit for the landing and the fieldstone maybe for this main room, but I don't know because it presents as very cold and they don't have enough money to put tapestries all over, so we'll put wallpaper, which, if you're not aware, used to be called poor man's tapestry. So this is what I came up with. For the main area in the hall, the entrance hall plus the study outside of the dining room, we left it with the Tudor coining. The bathrooms were all done with yellow and the daisy tile molding. The less formal living room, just very warm tones to reflect that the same color palette for the dining room. Now this color palette, actually this floor works really great with this particular burgundy half wall. It's just that this floor was made by my friend Val. She also did this floor here. And upstairs, Consort's bedroom reflects the dining room. He does have a walk-in closet, his own bathroom. This is the girls' bathroom. I did actually give everybody a closet because it didn't seem fair that Juliet had more than Hermia. I do not love Juliet more than Hermia. In fact, I love Hermia more than I love Juliet. Just saying, I do. And anyway, so this is Hermia's room, Juliet's room, and then this is Tybalt's. He's got a closet and this bathroom. And downstairs, we've got the gym area with the pool, perfect for drowning Tybalt if we feel the need to do so. Not planning on it, but I don't know a more drown-worthy sim than Tybalt Capp, not gonna lie. And this is general rec room, maybe some pool, darts, something down here, and then the art room. So next I will exit to the neighborhood so I can open up those doorways, and then I'll come back and decorate it and be back for the great reveal. So I did forget to say that after the remodel it was about $97,000, which was only about $3,000 more than it started, which when you consider I added the downstairs with the pool and things. It just really, yeah, a lot of bang for the buck. So let's check it on the inside. So now I've got my family who have 237,000. The house is selling for 202 because I actually spent quite a bit more. We had it, but we still have money left over. So yep, let's go ahead and buy it. And here they are at their newly redone home. And Consort is telling secrets. Okay, great. Okay, one thing about this house, it is a pretty long walk to the front door. So let's go. Okay, girls. And I have them going downstairs. And Tybalt is already at the poker table. Consort's down there. Let's turn on the lights. Turn on all lights because it's dark down here. Juliet, why don't you join them? She was watching TV. Oh, she slid down the banister. Don't know if you saw that, but she did. And Juliet is a fun and games kind of a gal. Okay, great. So yes, down here we have a game room. We've got basically just the poker table and some darts. Then we've got our arts and crafts room in here, the gym, ballet studio, and pool here, you know, so I can kill Tybalt because I do hate Tybalt, not gonna lie. And Mr. Humble is leaving us that trusty computer. Thanks, Rod, we appreciate that. Thank you so much. And Tybalt just discovered that he likes piano. Hermia cannot use the violin at an angle. I couldn't remember. Some things can be used and some can't. Okay, now Hermia, please use the violin. There we go. Consort's over here making drinks. And Juliet's making some shrimp gumbo in the little galley kitchen. We don't need a large kitchen when we have a very large dining room. Okay, so we've got the kitchen. The colors are green and red. No, that's not a Christmas thing. They're just naturally complementary. I'm just saying that's the way we do it. And the dining room, I've got the Harlequin pattern and the stripes and the florals, you know, but all in the same color format so you can get crazy with your texture. Plus we've got some florals as well as a floral chandelier. Here in the, I would think kind of a lead into the dining room, we've got our chess table as well as our bar. Then we've got the staircase. Consort's using the toilet. A little privacy, please. And in here we've got, this is the formal sitting room and conversational area. In here is the informal. You know what, Hermia, why don't you play SSX? There we go. I love doing that. And toilet flushes, that's great. Consort is going to mourn his wife and his daughter, who is the mother of the 3 teenagers. This is his room. It is decidedly larger than any of the kids' room. He deserves it. He's the one that earned the money. Honestly, he probably didn't. Actually, it's probably Capp money and he married into it. So we have his walk-in closet, his bathroom. Now, he has the best bathroom, not only in the size, but also the best equipment in the bathroom. The others are all pretty basic, not a problem. They get the job done. And it's really 2 bathrooms for 3 kids, plus there's a full bath downstairs and a half bath downstairs, so they're not hurting for bathrooms. None of them have an ensuite. So this is Hermia. It's almost like a Lilith and Angela thing, except in this case Hermia is much nicer than Juliet. I like her so much more. So I gave Hermia the gothy room and Angela the flowers and butterflies. It just seemed right. And Tybalt, we gave kind of a surfer naturalist jive. So there we go. So Juliet has some pretty terrible table manners. She actually wasn't meant to be a family sim, but Hermia is perfect as a family sim. Juliet, I'd probably put her as a romance sim, actually. Anyway, I think they like their home and they definitely like their shrimp gumbo. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you soon in the pixelated world. And that's all I have to say. VK out.